Welcome to Spectrum Sphere, your portal to a diverse world of discovery. Today, we'll embark on a rhythmic journey through the history of drums. If you're passionate about exploring myriad topics from science to art, don't forget to like, subscribe, and dive into our weekly content. Let's get started. Drums have deep roots, with evidence pointing to their use in ancient communication and rituals. Tribes across continents utilize drumming's powerful rhythms to send messages through dense forests or across vast plains. Moreover, drums were integral to sacred ceremonies, invoking spiritual presence and enhancing communal bonds. Transitioning from their ritualistic origins, the earliest drums were crafted from readily available materials. Primitive cultures often used hollowed-out logs or gourds covered with stretched animal hides. These simple yet effective instruments allowed for the creation of varied sounds and rhythms essential to the cultural fabric of early societies. As we delve into the annals of history, drumming takes a strong foothold in ancient Mesopotamia and Sumeria. Here, drums not only served as pillars of communal gatherings, but also held great significance in religious ceremonies. These civilizations pioneered the use of drumming to convey messages and mark important events. Transitioning from Mesopotamia, we see the importance of drums persist in ancient Egyptian culture. Used extensively in ceremonies, they became integral to religious and state events, with their resonant beats believed to commune with deities. Similarly, in military settings, drums served to regulate marches and buoy the morale of troops. As we march into the times of ancient Greece and Rome, the drum finds its rhythm in theater and entertainment. Greek plays utilized percussion to accentuate emotions and actions on stage, while Roman festivities and gladiatorial contests often resonated with the dramatic beats of drums, enthralling spectators and amplifying the spectacle. Transitioning from the drum's storied past in ancient civilizations, we arrive in Africa, where tribal societies elevated the drum to a powerful cultural symbol. In these communities, drums served not just as musical instruments, but as vital tools for communication, ceremony, and unity, resonating deeply within the heart of every ritual and social gathering. Moving eastward, we delve into the rich drum traditions of Asia. In China, drums were central to court music and celebrations. Japan elevated taiko drumming to a spiritual art form, while in India, the tabla and mridangam became cornerstones of classical and folk music, with rhythms that are complex and deeply expressive. As we journey through time, the heartbeat of the drum pulses into the Middle East. Here, the darbuka, daf, and frame drums resonated, influencing music from the Mediterranean to Central Asia. This rich tradition interwove complex rhythms with melodic progressions, profoundly shaping the percussion techniques and musical landscape of the region. In medieval Europe, drums marched to the beat of a burgeoning cultural era. Used by minstrels to enliven performances and storytellings, they also thundered on the battlefield. The drum's cadence commanded troops and conveyed signals, echoing the era's chivalry and conquests, becoming an emblem of power and rhythm in Europe's history. The Renaissance brought about a symphony of changes in music, with drums emerging as key instruments. They began to accompany dances and festivities, evolving beyond military and ceremonial roles. This era saw the drum's integration into ensembles, enriching the rhythmic tapestry of Renaissance compositions with their resonant beats. As we march forward in history, we encounter the disciplined beats of military drumming. Snare drums, with their sharp staccato sounds, became instrumental on the battlefield. Drummers played rudiments, patterns used as the foundation of drum technique, that signaled troops, dictating movement, and instilling both cadence and courage in the hearts of soldiers. Shifting to a darker chapter, the drums speak of resilience amidst suffering. During the transatlantic slave trade, enslaved Africans brought their rhythmic heritage to the New World. Here, drums became a symbol of cultural identity and resistance, laying down the rhythmic roots that would evolve into the blues, jazz, and gospel. Moving on to the New World, Native American drums hold a profound spiritual essence. These instruments are more than just music makers. They represent the heartbeat of Mother Earth, playing a pivotal role in ceremonies and storytelling. Each beat is a thread in the fabric of Native American history and community. As we step into the age of the Industrial Revolution, the world of percussion enters a new era. Drum manufacturing begins in earnest, transitioning from artisanal handcrafting to mass production. This shift not only makes drums more widely available, but also standardizes their sizes and shapes, setting the stage for future innovations in drum design. Moving through history, we encounter the significant evolution of the bass drum and the landmark introduction of drum kits. Influenced by military and orchestral traditions, bass drums grew larger for enhanced resonance. This period marked the birth of the modern drum kit, combining various percussion instruments into one cohesive set for versatility. As the roaring jazz age surged, drumming took center stage with revolutionary drum set innovations and techniques. This era saw the emergence of legendary jazz drummers who brought syncopated rhythms and swing beats. Their inventive playing styles, using brushes and early foot pedals, shaped the dynamic soundscapes of jazz music. Transitioning into the big band era, the drum solo became a showstopper. In dynamic performances, the drummer would captivate audiences with powerful displays of virtuosity and rhythm, often building to a climactic finale. It was a time when drummers like Gene Krupa and Buddy Rich transformed the drums into a lead instrument. As the 1920s roared in, so too did a pivotal change in drumming, the introduction of hi-hat cymbals. This two-cymbal combination revolutionized the modern drum kit setup, allowing for a greater range of sounds and rhythms, becoming a staple for jazz drummers and setting the stage for complex groove patterns. Transitioning from the jazzy beats of the past, the 50s and 60s heralded the era of rock and roll. During this vibrant time, drum kits expanded with more toms and cymbals to meet the energetic demands of the new music. Double bass drums also kicked in, as drummers sought louder, more driving rhythms. As we groove into the 1970s, the beat goes electric. Electronic drums burst onto the scene, revolutionizing the sound and capability of drum kits. Artists like Kraftwerk and Pink Floyd embraced this innovation, creating otherworldly rhythms and expanding the sonic landscape of music with the touch of a button. As the beat marches on, let's delve into the material revolution. Drum manufacturing took a leap forward with the introduction of synthetic materials. These new durable plastics and composites not only altered the crafting process, but also endowed drums with consistent tone and resilience to the rigors of the road. Shifting gears to the vibrant worlds of pop and rock, we encounter an era defined by iconic drummers. Pioneers like John Bonham and Keith Moon redefined drumming with their explosive styles, while Ringo Starr's unique backbeat helped catapult the Beatles into legendary status. Each left an indelible mark on the art of drumming. As the 70s unfolded, a revolution simmered in the music world with the emergence of drum machines. Giving producers unprecedented control over the beat, these devices streamlined song creation and brought a new consistency to rhythm. This innovation not only influenced genres like hip-hop and dance, but also reshaped the role of drummers in bands. And now we bridge continents and eras, landing in the vibrant heart of samba and Afro-Cuban rhythms. These entrancing beats traversed oceans, embedding their rich tempos in global music scenes. They've profoundly shaped modern drumming, infusing genres from jazz to pop with their complex patterns and infectious energy. Moving from the traditional to a tapestry of global sounds, we witness the fusion of world music rhythms. This section unveils how the distinct percussion styles of Africa, Latin America, and Asia have merged, giving rise to an eclectic drumming language that's as diverse as it is dynamic. Transitioning from performances to participatory experiences, drum circles have emerged as a communal expression where rhythm unites individuals. Here, we explore how these gatherings, rooted in inclusivity and collective participation, have proliferated, creating a sense of community and shared harmony through the universal language of the drumbeat. As we groove into contemporary times, drums underpin the pulsating heart of modern hip-hop and electronic dance music. These genres have elevated drum beats to a central role, creating signature rhythms that drive the song's energy and form an intrinsic part of their identity, a testament to the enduring power of percussion. From the rhythmic realms of performance, we shift to academia, where drumming has earned a scholarly beat. Formalized drum studies and percussion academies have flourished, offering structured programs to hone technique and artistry. Aspiring drummers now pursue their passion with academic rigor, turning primal beats into studied expressions. As we gaze toward the horizon, technology transforms drumming once again. Software and digital kits open up new realms of creativity, enabling drummers to compose and perform with a plethora of synthesized sounds. These tools not only replicate acoustic beats, but also pioneer uncharted rhythmic territories, signaling an electrifying future for percussion. Stepping into the contemporary beat, we witness the rise of drum groups and ensembles that have taken center stage in mesmerizing shows and spirited competitions. With synchronized rhythms and powerful percussive displays, these groups captivate audiences worldwide, celebrating the communal spirit and the artistry of drumming in the modern era. And that brings our rhythmic journey to a close. Thank you for tuning in to Spectrum Sphere. If you've enjoyed exploring the history of drums with us, please show your support by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly content on a diverse range of topics. Until next time, keep the beat going.